Hi everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy in case you're new here, and today I brought you these super gorgeous earrings. They might look very complicated, however you will see that they're absolutely beginner friendly and they don't require much of time to prepare as well. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. And if you would like to download this pattern, you can also do it. I placed the link below this video. And if you would like to support me with the yarn, you can also do it in a Buy Me a Coffee webpage, which I placed the link below this video. So if you're ready, let's get started. We will need to have the following materials for this work. I'm going to use a size 2 cotton yarn, a 1.50 millimeter crochet hook, a yarn needle, wooden beads, these are 8 millimeters, a scissor, and earring hangers. Going to start by making a magic ring. Just wrap the yarn around your fingers, pass it under, place 2 of your fingers in it, rotate it down, grab the long yarn and pull it out. Now it's long, however, we are going to pull onto the longer yarn and you can make a smaller loop. We're going to insert the crochet hook inside. You can still make it smaller. I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. You can tighten this up a little bit so it's going to be easier to hold it. And we are going to make 15 double crochet into this ring. This chain 3 is going to stand for our first double crochet, so another 15 altogether is going to be 16 double crochets. So 15 now, yarn over, grab the yarn, pull over into, yarn over and pull over in the other 2 loops. 1, yarn over, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull over into, yarn over, pull over into. So this is our second one. 3, 4, 5, 'I'm going to pull on a little bit more. 6, 7, 8, 15. Now that we have the 15 double crochets plus the initial chain 3, we are going to grab onto this shorter yarn and pull onto it to close the circle. Actually, you can pull onto it a lot and it's going to nicely close it up, just like this. Then we are going to look for our first chain 3, which is going to be here, and grab the yarn and we're going to make a slip stitch just like this. Then we need to chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have a look. We are going to turn it and we need to count 1, 2, and the third chain here. We're going to insert the crochet hook and we are going to make a slip stitch. So we created this little loop here. Now we need to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn the work, and we will need to make 14 times double crochet into this loop. So yarn over and pull over into, and yarn over, pull over in the other 2. So this was the first one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 'If it's getting too much here, you can grab and slightly pull, and then you make some space. So 9, yarn over, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. This is how it looks like right now. And now we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Turn the work. Double crochet, not into this first loop, but to the second. So have a look. Yarn over, not here, but to this loop. Then chain 1, yarn over, double crochet into the next stitch here. Chain 1, double crochet into the next chain, then chain 1, double crochet to the next one, chain 1, double crochet to the next one, and we need to continue until the last stitch. Okay, I am just done with the last one. Have a look, it's very nice. And now we are going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn it, and have a look. This was in the first, aligned with the first, the last chain, and now have a look, this is aligned with the last double crochet, and now the next double crochet on the top here in the middle, have a look, we're going to insert a crochet hook and going to make a slip stitch. Going to chain again 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on top of the other double crochet here we're going to make another slip stitch, again chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, on top of the next double crochet, slip stitch, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, top of the next one, slip stitch, and we need to continue like this till the end of the row. So now that we're done with the last one, we are going to chain 1, leave some excess tail, grab the scissor and cut the yarn. We can pull it out and secure it. Grab the yarn needle and we will need to guide this yarn from here till the top part, but it shouldn't be visible, so we have to work between the stitches, and I'm going to start it here. So I'm going to make between the stitches, so I really don't want it to show that I am bringing the yarn through. You shouldn't pull it very strong as well, because it can pull the work and it wouldn't come out very nice. I'm trying to bring it here to this circle, and even in this circle you have to guide it between the stitches. Just have a look. For me it went through, so you have to kind of guide it between the stitches, and you have to always double check that it doesn't go through to the other side, because then it wouldn't look very nice. Bringing it to the top. I'm going to bring it up here. Have a look. We have this V shape of stitches. I want to bring it here in the middle and in the center. So I'm bringing that up. Pull it up. I'm going to grab the wooden bead. Insert the crochet hook inside the wooden bead. Grab the yarn and pull it through, creating like a little loop here. Then we need to add the earring hanger. I'm going to open this up, add it to the top loop, close it up, and now I'm going to pull on to this yarn. Try to make it nicely firm. Going to add back the yarn needle. I'm going to insert in the same point where we entered initially, so between the V's. So between the V's, have a look. I'm going to secure. And now we're going to make a couple of stitches. I'm going to make another securing stitch here. So just going to grab one of these yarn here and going to tie it. And then between the stitches, so just make sure that it's not visible. Again, you have to guide the yarn and just have a look in the other side that is not visible, it doesn't go through, and make a couple of stitches. Okay. And then we can cut the excess yarn. Also, this yarn, just add the yarn needle and make a couple of stitches so at least it's nicely firm and it's nicely secured. So one of our earring is ready, and don't forget you have to make one more from this one. So our gorgeous earrings just got ready, and I know it looked very complicated, but as you saw, it was such an easy process to make them, and I hope your earrings turned out amazing as well and you enjoy the process making them as well. Please don't forget to leave me a message in the comment section below how your earrings turned out, or if you have any suggestions or tips to me. I'm really open to anything. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to download this pattern, you can also do it, that I place the link below this video. Or if you would like to support me with the yarn, you can also do it with the link that I have under this video. Thank you very much for joining me today in this video, and I will see you very soon in my next tutorial as well. Take care and see you very soon.